Mr. Eggplant presents.
Well, hey guys, we just got duped into by this troll who was super nice to us. He's like, oh, you want to go to Orgrimmar? Oh, great. Nope, you're gonna be right here. Find a way down. Thanks. This is a great way to start our next installment of the series.
So
Well,
there is full damage?
oh yeah, there is fall damage. Yeah.
Oh no.
So you're gonna jump down, Mon? So as you can kind of see over there, we can see into the Barrens, but I guess. Oh yeah, he had to show off his new
Ah!
mount.
Oh no.
Oh, you didn't die.
Oh, I lived. I just under half.
Ah! Oh god. Oh, that was nothing. We're fine. Well, one nice thing is since we're such a low level. Oh, he's gonna heal us. How nice of him. Perfect. Yeah, it just does. It does fall damage is percent health in this game.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be making it to the ground again. You'll be in our YouTube video. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So what are we doing next? We're
Um,
doing. We still need to send me the link. Oh well, we will.
so we have the to slay what the vile familiar slain, and
Yeah, we have to
then
beat the vile familiars. This is probably gonna be. Oh, this is the guy that was sick over there.
uh
So we nah. Would you like a taxi to org? No. We're okay for now. 22. Hasn't played since Lich King. Alright, well this guy is really nice. I feel like he has ulterior motives.
it draws some
Best of
higher.
luck.
It's an awesome mount though.
Yeah,
I like that.
definitely. He had to show that off. And get out of my group. Okay. Alright, so where are we headed? Still need to wake the peons. It looks like we're just going right over to talk to the guy we've already talked to. Yeah.
So I'm almost level 6. What are you at?
I am level 5. Oh, I am level 6.
There you go.
Definitely level 6 now. So, thank you guys for checking out our next little installment here of our what will hopefully be a series. Last time we started our characters, and yeah, we were slowly but surely making headway over here. Looks like there is a peon we can beat on.
So you just attack him, he'll wake
Yeah,
up.
no. If you use the stick they
Uh,
provide us, yeah. And then it looks like there's going to be another peon over here that's going to go to sleep soon. So if we just go ahead and beat some familiars for now, and then we can kind of, we'll jump him once he goes to sleep. There you go. Gosh,
okay, I'm getting better at this.
I do so much damage for no reason. Oh, there's another peon up here. Maybe he'll go to sleep. I do really like the new lightning bolt. Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
I was almost asleep there.
Oh, perfect.
So I just target. Ah, okay. Neat.
There we go. And then I'll beat we'll just beat some more familiars here. I think they're going to send us back over here, so we probably should have done the peons earlier. But, live and learn. Get to
That comes with
see.
experience.
Right. And I'm the one that's supposed to have the experience here. Apparently not. Oh, wow. That double tap was just too good. So it looks like we can go back down over here, turn the quests in, and if you end up getting the full retail version of the game, we can send you an invite to my guild. It's
Sounds
where
good.
all my raid encounters and recordings and stuff are on my main from the guild Drexit on Zangarmarsh. That is where we are currently playing. Very low pop server. It's connected with Hellscream, so I like to commonly refer to it as Zanger Scream, because Hellmarsh just sounds weird.
So what exactly is a raid? I don't remember that in the last version.
A raid is it's flexible now. So it used to be there's a 10-man raid, there's a 25-man raid, and if you played in vanilla, there was a 40-man raid. I think 25 replaced 40. But
Okay.
now you can raid. It just everything scales based on how many people are in your party. So you can have, like, we commonly raid with like 11 people. So it used to be like somebody had to sit out. Well, now they don't have to.
Okay.
So we'll head back up north to the cave, and I'll keep talking about raids. So, for example, the current raid is Tomb of Sargeras. My guild is currently 8 of 9. I think there's 9 bosses. It's either 8 of 9 or 9 of 10. I don't count so good. But but it's just there's boss encounters. They are all different, except Blizzard really likes to recycle boss mechanics, but that's all right. And then they each have their own difficulty. So there's looking for raid for complete noobs. It's literally like welfare gear. That's dumbed down versions of fights. It's for people who just want to do those, maybe get a certain look, because we were talking about transmog yesterday. Get a certain look, because looking for raid has a certain look, normal has a certain look, heroic has a certain look, and mythic. And mythic, you can only do it with 20 people. It's the hardest difficulty, and that's usually with your top tier players. My guild is only a heroic raiding guild. We don't take it too seriously at all, and it's just a fun experience.
Okay.
Normally, like, a raid team consists of, for example, if it's a 10-man raid, you have your main tank, you have your normal tank, or your off tank, so you always have 2 tanks. Then you have 2 to 3 healers and the rest DPS, depending on how boss your healers are. And the fight, of course. Like, there's one fight currently where we had to use 3 tanks for a while just because of some of the mechanics. Let's see. I think we're supposed to go this way. I think. Well, you might actually be right. We'll see.
I was having fun just
Oh, no,
destroying things.
yep, there's a pick right over here that we have to grab. Yeah, like, currently in our raiding group, we have Adachi, Rinche, and Amir, and then that's a paladin, and then a druid / monk, depending on what Adachi plays, and then Rinche, who is a shaman. And once in a while, we have Star, who is our guildmaster's wife. She will off heal if we need it. But other than that, we're filled with DPS, and yeah, we have our main tank, which is Nerf. He is a demon hunter, and then our off tank is either glitchy or is berry flavor. He's normally our off tank, but half of our raid team currently lives in Puerto Rico, and if anybody watches the news, they got hit by the hurricane really bad, and so they are currently out of power. And I know it's just a little YouTube video, but I do hope that they're doing well. And yeah, so are you still over there in the cave?
Yes, where are you? I lost you. I was having fun.
If you hit, by all means, have as much fun as you want. There, I think you went up. Okay. Yeah, I think that's one thing that's different too, is that maps weren't very detailed back when you were playing. So, like, if you were in a cave, like I see you right now, you would basically be on your own type thing. But now, like, if you hit your M button, it shows you exactly what the cave looks like. So let's go. Let's see. I don't think I had you set your Hearthstone to
No.
Valley Trials. Well, I should have done that. My bad. But so we'll just run out. Well, I guess I could Hearth and then
Teleport me.
and then teleport you. But watch, we'll need that teleport later for something. So we'll just head back out this way.
I'm starting to get the hang of a warrior. I'm getting it.
Good. And wait till you hit level, like you start getting abilities like crazy, especially early, because they make it really easy at the beginning, and then with with prior expansions you had so many abilities that you never used, so they cut a lot of them out. But
Okay.
they basically front load you with like 85% or 80 or 85% of your abilities you get between the first 80 levels. So like then whenever I know we can't do it right now, but if you hit your end button, it shows
Mhm.
you all of your talents and specializations, which we can't do that because we're not level 10 yet, but we hopefully will be by the time this episode's over with.
Yeah, we're pretty close already.
Mm-hmm.
7.
I'm assuming, yeah, we are, at least I am, level 7 and 28% into the next level. So this leveling is definitely slower than the Trolls was, because we did like a practice run last night, trying to make sure, because we was having a bit of a frame issue. I think we fixed it for you for the most part.
Yeah, it's a lot better today.
Great, because the 10
10
frame
was not
life
pretty.
was not good. Yeah,
I was struggling to turn.
definitely doing better, not lagging around at all. So it looks like we are going to go to Sinjin Village, which is where we were doing some of our quests yesterday. So you should start recognizing some quests. Hopefully we'll get to level 10 this episode, and then we will. I don't know if we'll head to Orgrimmar just because I'm afraid it'll lag you.
Okay.
But then we'll head to the Barrens and probably do some of my favorite quests, even though, at least when you played, the Barrens was notorious for what they call Barrens chat, because it was a huge, like, they split it up now, so there's northern and southern Barrens instead of just being a giant slab of blah.
Okay.
And so the upper half is 10 to like 20, and then the lower half is like 30 to 40. Because it used to be you could basically, except if you went to like Ashen Vale and then went to Stone Talon, which you can still do, you would just stay in the Barrens for like 20 levels. So you have level 40s and level 20s all together, and it made for a messy leveling experience. Because I remember playing a Tauren, I would run. After you leave the Tauren area, you would have to run through the Barrens, and it would take you like 35 minutes to run to the crossroads, and you had to die like 10 times, because leaving Mulgore, you're level 10 or so, and you'd be running into like level 25 things, and they would just like 3-shot you. I'm like, oh, this is fun. This is fun. Ching. Okay, I think this guy gives us the quest we don't want. Nope. Oh, we're good. We can take that one.
Okay.
So we need to go over there, get the supply crates, and beat the lugs like we did last night.
I remember that. Yes.
And then we'll beat the little crawlers on the way there, or while we're waiting for things to despawn. Hello, random troll druid from our server. Wave. I think we had talked a little bit about maybe doing some professions or something like that, give you something to work towards.
Yeah.
Professions are a little bit different. They're much easier to level, because it used to be it was really expensive to level, especially like enchanting and stuff. Or now it's pretty easy. So I'll let you destroy the crates, and I'll just zap people.
Okay. 2 out of 3. Last one. Look at that.
Zap, zap, zap. All right.
There you go. Done.
So you go ahead and as soon as kill some more lugs, and I'll work on the crawlers.
Lugs. Okay.
There's the guys that are carrying around.
Oh. Yes.
I don't remember if these were auto drops. I don't think they are. So I might have to kill more than 5. I need a target. Thank you. So yeah, I plan on becoming a healer with this guy, so I won't be doing as much damage. But low-level healers surprisingly still do damage, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I can't wait for you to actually get into a dungeon, and then because dungeons they've redone basically all of them.
So here's a random question for you.
Mhm.
The abilities you already have, like say slam and charge,
Yes.
when you level up, do they ever change or are they always the same?
I mean, they'll do more damage. They level up with you because it used to be you'd have to buy ranks.
Okay.
And if you'd like to come over here, you can loot some of this crawler mucus.
Awesome.
But it used to be you would have to go and actually buy your abilities. They wouldn't just give them to you, and you used to have to buy ranks. And I remember there was issues where like rank 6 or rank 5 of Serpent Sting for a hunter was actually better than rank 6. And I remember having to like weigh the options and be like, oh, should I get rank 6? I don't have gold for this. That sort of thing. But now they give you everything. Like it automatically will be put in your spell book. You don't have to visit your trainers. And the only time you visit trainers is to like reset talents, which actually I don't even think you do that anymore. I think that was a Wrath of the Lich King / Cataclysm thing. Because you used to have whatever they're called, not runes, but you used to have glyphs. There we go. But glyphs are only for like, you know, visual effects anymore. They're not. It doesn't really have anything to do with. Like I know for one glyph for a hunter is you can change your pet to look like, or like all your pets look the same type of thing, or make it smaller or make it bigger.
Huh. So does do cooldown times also change?
Cooldown times, just if you have like a special, and we don't want to get this Bombay's next quest. Most of the time, no. Like later on, which you don't have know nothing about it yet, but like we instead of having weapons in Legion, they give you an artifact weapon, which they want you that you basically level up, and then they get it as you put artifact power into your weapon. They give you new abilities, and some of that is lowering the cooldowns of some of your abilities.
Nice. Okay.
But like hunters or other agility users, they used to have, or there is a trinket in one of the newer raids that lowers the cooldown of a strong ability by 5 seconds every time you use it, type thing. Or not every time you use it, but close to. So just it's
it can be done.
It can be done, yeah.
So I like the dash, the charge ability seems fun.
Yeah.
It's a 15-second cooldown.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's some abilities like for warriors that you can only use whenever it's like below 20% health, which is an execute ability. So that one, like if you can just spam it type thing. So it doesn't, or like a cooldown will be lowered based on, like there's another trinket that will proc every time. It's from Ursoc, one of the first raids of this expansion, where the lower the health the enemy is, or the lower health the boss is, the more times it procs, like the ability, which would give you haste, and like at the last 20% of the boss's health, you basically get that haste the entire time. Stuff like that. So they have some like dynamic trinkets like that, but other than just your core abilities, unless it's through your artifact weapon or it's through nice. You even beat that one before I got to it. Beating me at my own game. But other than maybe like if you hit your P, it will show you all the abilities you're going to receive and what level you'll receive them, at least up to level 80. And you can also look at your passives. So like as a Resto Shaman, which is a healer, I get a passive Lava Surge ability at level 40, which your Flame Shock, which is the one I'm using, it has a 10% chance to reset the cooldown or the remaining cooldown on Lava Burst and cause my next Lava Burst to be instant. So that technically does lower the cooldown, like you were asking, or it resets it. But normally, if it's not a passive or something like that, it's not anything that changes.
There is so much in this game. I just want to learn it because it seems so cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know how long the recruiter friend will last on the count, like the bonus XP gain and stuff like that. But we can try a bunch of different. Like if you don't like warrior and we get to level 10, we can record another video and try out a druid or try out something like that.
So what's your favorite?
I'm a hunter. I'm a hunter main. I will only play hunter. I'm that guy. I'm the clicker hunter. But yeah, hunter was I think I've talked about it in one of my other videos I had put together previously. The hunter I raid with right now was the very first character I ever created in the game, and I'm to the point now where that's the only thing I'll play. Call me stubborn, but
Or if you invest that much time into a character, it makes sense that's your favorite.
Yeah, and considering I've spent so much money to continually change his race, change his faction, that sort of thing, it's like a small investment anymore. There we go. And we'll just keep moving back to Sinjin Village. We'll probably end up wrapping up this video there at Sinjin Village. Took us a little bit longer than I thought to get to this point, but that's alright. Gives us some, more content for later.
Yeah. Slow progression. It's probably my fault. I'm not the quickest.
Oh, no, it's not your fault at all.
So I think I picked up the quest I shouldn't have. Which one shouldn't I have?
The one that has the poison, the one from Bombay.
Okay.
We don't.
Never trust a big bob and smile.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of boring. It takes forever, and the way we do damage now, it's really hard to actually do it correctly. All right, so I don't know if we'll be level 10. I don't think we will.
I just turned 9.
Yeah, I don't know why I beat you. Huh. Okay, so it looks like we're going to take a ride to Razor Hill. But, yeah, as I said, this is probably a good point to end our episode here in Sinjin Village. In our next episode, we will make the trek north and hit Razor Hill, and then you did wave at me again.
I didn't know who I was selected. I just assumed it was a general wave.
There we go. If you're not clicked on anybody, it'll just do a you just wave type thing. So, and then hopefully here we'll get to Razor Hill in the next episode. We'll get to the Barrens, and we'll kind of see how far we get. Because I know when we get to the Barrens, our experience will go up significantly because there are like 9 quests per hub, and I know the exact route to go around and hit every single one of them.
Awesome.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave me a comment. Like the video if you enjoyed the series, and hopefully we'll have another one out relatively soon. So thanks for watching, guys.